Hi, everybody. It is Thursday, March 12th. I sort of apologize. I've been so buried these past few days that I haven't really been posting anything on here. I've just been running like crazy, but had a great time yesterday. Worked on a project with the great Michael Thompson and Vinnie Colaiuta. And the day before, I was with Jim Keltner and Greg Leeds and Sheldon Gomberg. There's a whole pile of great music being made right now, which always keeps me encouraged. But it's been really great. But I got a little quiet time today. So I thought I'd put up a little music for you. And it's going to be getting hot here in LA, 30 degrees above normal. But there's no weather issues going on. It's going to be in the high 90s, maybe over 100. And God, it's just unbelievable. So, but I'm going to get all my work done out here. I'll just try to pick my times a little bit, so I'm not in the peak hours of the heat in the yard. But I've got a bunch of things I'm about 2/3 of the way through that I want to finish up before things get crazy again. So I thought I would. Also, I since I haven't been on here, I didn't have an opportunity to acknowledge the passing of Joe McDonald, Country Joe and the Fish. He just passed away, and just another icon from the great days of the San Francisco movement. It's heartbreaking losing everybody. It's unbelievable. It's what your folks always would talk about, how rough it is when you get to this age and you start losing all your friends. And you know, they were absolutely right. They're going down pretty quick. But so you want to enjoy every day and live every day as best you can, and just try to be good to other people and treat people, like the old golden rule. Treat them like you'd want to treat yourself, or like to be treated. So, okay. Enough of that. Let's do some music. I'm going to go back and visit a couple of songs from this great album because we got gigs with Lyle coming up. So I thought I would just revisit a little bit of Lyle music. And that is his 1998 album, Step Inside This House. And I'll read you a little bit because this was a real different one for him. Step Inside This House is the seventh album by Lyle Lovett released in 1998. In contrast to his earlier albums, populated mostly by songs penned by Lovett, House is a double-length album of cover songs written by fellow Texans. In choosing songs to record, Lovett favored songwriters whose works influenced his own style instead of immensely popular artists whose name recognition might boost sales. The writers selected included Robert Earl Keen, Michael Martin Murphey, Willis Allen Ramsey, Eric Taylor, and Guy Clark. The second disc is largely dedicated to songs written by Steve Fromholtz, Townes Van Zandt, and Walter Hyatt, with the final track being a traditional piece. The title track was written by Guy Clark, but does not appear on any of his albums. After learning the song from Clark, Lovett fell in love with it, and Clark gave him permission to include it on this album. And I look at all these guys on here, and I've had the pleasure of working with Willis Allen Ramsey and Michael Martin Murphey, and it's such an amazing community of writers. So I'm going to give you a couple of credits here because I shared bass duties on this album with the wonderful Victor Krauss. One of the songs is "Teach Me About Love," and let me sketch you the writer on this one. Hold on. This was written by Walter Hyatt, and this one has. Hold on, it's just a lot to dig through here. Sorry. This one is myself on bass, Russ Kunkel on drums, Dean Parks on guitar, Lyle Lovett and Don Potter on acoustic guitar, Paul Franklin on pedal steel, Matt Rawlings on piano, and Stuart Duncan on fiddle, vocals by Lyle. So this is Teach Me About Love. Let me pull this one up here. Hold on one sec. Oh, I got one thing I want to check here. Be patient with me here. Oh, okay. I'm going to pull this one up. I thought I had uploaded this one and I hadn't. So here we go. I'm going to, excuse me while I whips this one out. Hold on. Lyle Lovett. Teach me about love. Here we go.
Darling, don't walk out on me. You're trying to teach me a lesson. I'm thinking you'll come back to a better man. If you don't like the way things go, just stay here and tell me so. 'Cause there's one thing about me you've got to understand. I've had enough lonesome in my education. I don't study anymore about a woman and a slamming door. If I wanna be blue, I've got enough information. I know about lonesome, teach me about love. But now the words from your sweet lips and the looks from your sweet eyes are lessons that I study day by day. Each day I pick up something new. Each night I learn a thing or two. But how can I learn anything when teacher's gone away? I've had enough lonesome in my education. I don't study anymore how to make it through a ballroom door. I've been down and out, I'm ready for inspiration. I know that lonesome, teach me about love.
Stuart. What a great modulation.
And the looks from your sweet eyes are lessons that I study every day. Each day I pick up something new. Each night I learn a thing or two. But how can I learn anything when teacher's gone away? I've had enough lonesome in my education. I don't study anymore about a woman and a slamming door. If I wanna be blue, I've got enough information. I know about lonesome, teach me about love. I've had enough lonesome in my education. I don't study anymore how to make it through a ballroom door. I've been down and out, I'm ready for inspiration. I know about lonesome, teach me about love. I know about lonesome, teach me about love.
I love that style. I love that style. Lyle does it so well. So this was actually composed by Walter Hyatt and Ralph Stanley II. I want to make sure I get everybody's credits in here. So let's see, what do we got next here? Hold on 1 minute. Teach me about love. This was a real interesting one here. This is called The Ballad of the Snow Leopard and the Tanqueray Cowboy. And this is myself on bass, Russ Kunkel on drums, Dean Parks on guitar, Lyle on acoustic guitar, Matt Rawlings on piano, and Luis Conte on percussion with Lyle on vocals. So this is the ballad. Here we go. Here we are. Here we go. Come on, downbeat. This was written by David Rodriguez.
Comfort me, said she, with your conversation, with the cocktails and the candlelight in your eyes. It's funny how we hunger for some inspiration and everything else that money just won't buy. Men have lied, many good girls have gone astray, just to hear the gypsy play one more lilting cowboy tune. And as the rivers run dry and the mountains blow away, they sing of lovers and how they lay beneath this crazy frontier moon. I ain't no golden boy, and I ain't no Grecian dancer, and I ain't no loudmouth cowboy from the west. I'm not the kind of man with all the answers, but I surely know the songs that suit me best. But lately I've had something on my mind. It's growing stronger all the time, calling out when I'm alone. But I'm a boy, and I'm bound to walk the line between the real and the sublime, and give the muses back their own. For your thoughts, it's $1 for your kisses. I keep a running tab all the time. 'Cause what I've got the most of is what she misses. The clock is hers, the hourglass is mine. I'm a lover and not a man bent on revenge, hanging out here on the fringe of my native borderlands. Counting the days the sun shone golden across her head, lying on the banks of the bayou's edge, kicking up some southeast Texas sand. Comfort me, said she, with your conversation, with the cocktails and the candlelight in your eyes. It's funny how we hunger for some inspiration, and everything else that money just won't buy. And everything else that money just won't buy. And everything else that money just won't.
I love this one. God, what a great track, great song, great performance. That's a beautiful vocal on that one. One more. Here, this is called If I Needed You. This is another great song. Myself on bass, Russ Kunkel on drums, Dean Parks on guitar, Don Potter and Lyle on acoustic guitars, Paul Franklin on pedal steel, Matt Rawlings on piano, and Allison Krauss on background vocals on this with Lyle lead vocal. Let me find. If I Needed You is a great song by Townes Van Zandt. So here we go. If I Needed You, let me pull this one up, and here we go. We've done this one in concert, and it's a beautiful song.
If I needed you, would you come to me? And would you come to me and ease my pain? If you needed me, I would come to you, and I would swim the seas for to ease your pain. In the night forlorn, all the morning's born, and the morning shines with the lights of love. You will miss sunrise if you close your eyes, and that would break my heart in two. Lady's with me now, since I showed her how to lay her lily hand in mine. Lip and Lil agree she's a sight to see, a treasure for the poor to find. And if I needed you, would you come to me? I've swam the seas for to ease your pain.
I so look forward to us getting back out there. We've got a gig at this big festival, Stagecoach, coming up. And then we've got some orchestral dates, and then we'll be digging in a little bit more later in the year because Lyle is still out with John Hyatt doing their two-man show, which is fantastic. When they're storytelling and playing each other's songs and stuff, if you have a chance, check that one out. It is something special. Well, I'm going to get going here. I got lots to do. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can before it really gets roasting out here. But just wishing everybody all the very best, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.